Hi. Today, I would like to talk about trauma, trauma release, emotions, and biodynamic work. How can I integrate trauma work and biodynamic work? This topic has come up in the last years a lot. Well, to my point of view, biodynamic work is a work in the moment, is a work of perception, is the work of perception in a session together with the client as a two-person biology. And what will rise in a session, in a moment, it's not manifested, it's not to be predicted, it's just there. And trauma work a bit sounds like something targeting, something trying to release. It has a direction to me. So the two don't really fit together, if you put it like that. On the other hand side, we all know that during a biodynamic session, often the autonomous nervous system arises. So old, unfinished, unreleased energy is coming out and showing off, and we need to deal with that. So the question is, how to define trauma work, or how to define trauma? The common definition from Peter Levine, and I'm sure you know this name and you studied it, is that it is an unfinished reaction of the autonomous nervous system that can't be dealt with in that moment when it happens. So it's an old thing stored somewhere, and we could do another video on where trauma is stored in the body. So there was something happening in former times where survival was necessary, where survival reactions needed to be set in place according to the body, according to the system. And now something brings that up again. And the best we can do is, again, creating a safe container, a safe environment, a solid connection to the client so that this reaction can release. How you do this, as always, with the biodynamic basic elements, connecting nervous system to nervous system, heart to heart, being empathetic, being lovable, being compassionate, and create a space. Everything that can happen here, everything that happens here is safe for you. And I like the sentence, I care. Care is something that is so valuable as a word, as an energy. Holding someone, and I care what happens in you. I care where you go. I care. I guide, or guiding is too much. I care what your body does and what comes out. I'm with you in this. And that's a big part of trauma work. And if you look at emotional wobbles, when the autonomous nervous system arises in its reactions, and you have these strong emotions, please be aware that these emotions are needed to break a pattern. We need this strong energy to create something new. Creational energy is sometimes at first destructive energy, which means there's more compression, there's more going into a state that is not very comfortable. It's very nasty. We don't like it. And the client shares this with us, and it gets lighter. Sharing, suffering, sharing something that bothers us, that is very difficult for us, gets lighter when we share it. And that's the point. So biodynamic work can be trauma work, but it's not. It's target, it's focus. We stay in the moment and we stay with the client, whatever happens. I hope this was helpful for you, and I wish you a nice day. Thank you.